Have you ever wondered what lies beneath your feet? Not just soil and rock, but entire cities lost to time waiting in the dark. For centuries, myths and legends have spoken of underworlds. But what if I told you these weren't just stories? What if vast, complex societies once thrived deep within the earth? Today we're journeying into the shadows to uncover the true mind-bending stories of real-life underground cities and the mysteries they still hold. Our first stop takes us to modern-day Turkey, to a region called Cappadocia. Imagine this. In 1963, a man renovating his home knocked down a wall in his basement. He didn't find another room. He found a tunnel. Driven by curiosity, he followed it, and what he discovered was staggering. It wasn't just a tunnel. It was the entrance to Derinkuyu, an ancient, multi-level underground city. This wasn't some small hideout. Derinkuyu plunges an astonishing 18 stories deep into the volcanic rock, a depth of around 280 feet. Archaeologists believe it could have housed up to 20,000 people, along with their livestock and food supplies. This was a fully functional, subterranean metropolis. It had everything: living quarters, stables, churches with intricate carvings, wine and oil presses, storage rooms, and even a school. A massive 55-meter ventilation shaft ensured that even the deepest levels had fresh air. The city was a masterpiece of ancient engineering, but who built it, and why? The exact origins of Derinkuyu are still debated. Some historians credit the Phrygians, an ancient Indo-European people, as far back as the 8th century BC. Others suggest the Hittites built it even earlier. What we know for sure is that it was expanded over centuries, most notably by early Christians during the Roman and Byzantine eras. For them, Derinkuyu was a sanctuary. When invaders swept across the Anatolian plains, thousands would retreat into the earth. They sealed the entrances with massive rolling stone doors, like something out of an Indiana Jones movie. These circular doors, weighing several tons, could only be moved from the inside, effectively turning the city into an impenetrable fortress. Life would continue underground, sometimes for months at a time, until the danger above had passed. But Derinkuyu isn't alone. It's just one of over 200 underground settlements discovered in Cappadocia, with dozens of them connected by miles of hidden tunnels. The entire region is like a giant slice of Swiss cheese, riddled with secret passages and forgotten rooms. The biggest mystery remains. Just how extensive is this network? Are there still undiscovered cities waiting to be found? It's a chilling thought that an entire civilization could exist, almost completely erased from the surface world, living right under everyone's noses. Now, let's travel from the ancient world to the more recent past, to a place you might not expect: Moose Jaw, a city in Saskatchewan, Canada. Beneath its quiet, unassuming streets lies another network of tunnels with a much more notorious history. The tunnels of Moose Jaw tell a story of immigration, prejudice, and crime. The story begins in the early 20th century. Chinese immigrants, facing harsh government policies and exorbitant taxes, were forced to find work wherever they could. Many went underground, literally. They lived and worked in a network of tunnels beneath the city, operating laundries, restaurants, and shops away from the discriminatory eyes of the law. These weren't just workplaces, they were homes. Families lived in small, cramped spaces, creating a hidden community that was self-sufficient but born of hardship. For years, this subterranean society existed in secret. Then came the 1920s, Prohibition. The United States outlawed alcohol, and suddenly, sleepy Moose Jaw found itself at the heart of a booming international smuggling operation. Its strategic location on the railway line made it a perfect hub for bootleggers. And those tunnels? They became the highways for illegal booze. It's rumored that the infamous Chicago gangster Al Capone used these tunnels as his Canadian headquarters to oversee his lucrative bootlegging empire. Legend has it, he could travel from the train station to his hotel in various hideouts without ever setting foot on the street. While concrete proof of Capone's extended presence is debated, the tunnels were undeniably central to the criminal underworld of the era. The air down there was thick with secrets. Deals were made in the shadows, and fortunes were built on illicit liquor, all happening beneath the feet of the law-abiding citizens above. Our final destination takes us to the Americas. to a legend that has captivated explorers for centuries, the lost underground city of the Teos Caves in Ecuador. This isn't a confirmed city like Daring Q, but a mystery wrapped in an enigma. The story starts with the local Shuar people, who have long known about a vast cave system in the Amazon rainforest. They believe these caves are home to ancestral spirits and hold profound spiritual significance. For generations, they were the cave's sole guardians. Then, in the 1960s, an Argentinian-Hungarian explorer named Janos Maric claimed he had discovered something incredible within the caves. He described a vast, man-made hall filled with a metal library. According to Maric, this library contained thousands of metal books, inscribed with the history of a lost, advanced civilization that predated all known human history. He claimed these beings were not from Earth. His story was so compelling that in 1976, it prompted one of the largest cave expeditions ever organized. The expedition included dozens of scientists, cavers, and even a very famous astronaut, Neil Armstrong, the first man on the moon. The team spent weeks exploring the Teos Caves. They mapped miles of passages and documented incredible geological formations and ancient wildlife. But the metal library found no trace of it. The expedition was a scientific success, but it failed to verify Maric's sensational claims. So, was Maric a liar? Or did he simply refuse to show the expedition the real location? The mystery deepens. Maric died without ever revealing the library's exact coordinates, taking his secret to the grave. To this day, the Shuar people maintain that the caves hold secrets the outside world isn't ready for. Treasure hunters and mystics continue to be drawn to the legend, hoping to be the one to finally uncover this library of the gods. Is it a hoax, a misunderstanding of natural formations, or is there truly an ancient, otherworldly archive hidden deep within the Amazon? The Teos Caves hold their silence. From the life-saving fortress of Dorinque to the clandestine passages of Moose Jaw and the tantalizing legend of the Teos Caves, these stories show us that our world is layered with history we're only beginning to understand. They remind us that there are still great mysteries to solve, not just in the stars above, but in the earth right beneath us. What other secrets are buried, waiting for a wall to be knocked down or a curious explorer to venture into the dark? The ground beneath our feet is a library of forgotten stories, and we've only just read the first few pages. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the depths. If you found this as fascinating as I do, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the unknown. Let me know in the comments which underground mystery fascinates you the most. Till next time, keep questioning.